I am Ultrazilla, and today I have a review of the Playmates Toys Godzilla vs. Kong 6-inch Godzilla with radio tower. We'll see the radio tower after. I guess this is a basic Godzilla of this line. The really standard, here's Godzilla in these new colors for the movie, possibly. I don't know if this is a toyetic thing or if that's what he's gonna look like, but it's interesting nonetheless. We saw the same color scheme for the big Godzilla, so making two Godzillas in this color scheme makes me wonder if that's what we're getting in the movie. It's interesting, again, because the dorsal fins already look pre-lit up, and the color is just a lot lighter, so we shall see how it goes. But, you know, we're not talking about the movie right now. We're talking about this toy. Is it a good toy? Let's find out. Articulation on this Godzilla. Jaw moves. The head moves slightly and feels like it's gonna break. The shoulders move. I wish there was a hinge in these shoulders. There should have been a hinge in these shoulders right there. So I could have hinged outwards. That's a mistake. The legs are on swivels. The ankles move a bit. And the tail is on a ball joint. Definitely could be better. Definitely could be better. That's really all I'll say. A crushed tower here. I don't know which tower this is supposed to be, but it's a crushed tower. It's interesting. It feels like something that would go with Kong more than Godzilla, because I personally haven't been able to figure out how to get him to hold this. Oh, I guess I figured it out. There you go. But I feel like this is a better weapon for Kong. Here's Kong's hand. Oh, see that? That's like a Kong bludgeoning weapon to me, more than anything. Maybe Godzilla could put it in his mouth. Can we do that? I don't know. Can Godzilla hold it from there? Nope. Anywho, it's got some red on it. The rest is a nice, like, dark gunmetal-y silver. So, but it's really, really rubbery. It's an interesting prop. Again, I think this is a better prop for Kong than Godzilla. Little addendum to this. I do notice that just like the other Godzilla, of course, because he's right here actually. Hi. They're the same sculpt, so it does have that hole there. So I don't know if this is supposed to be what you do, but there is this little ball here, and you can sort of get it in there. So you could get him to hold this a little bit. Maybe one of these other ones would do the trick, or maybe this here. But I feel like that might be something. Taking a look at this Godzilla, it's not bad. It's got a decent silhouette. It's got a, you know, looking at it from the front isn't so bad. Decent profile. So it's obviously this Godzilla. You know, I mean, you're not gonna mistake it there. It's not bad. Proportions are pretty decent, I have to say. It's got a little bit, all of these have a little bit of a soft sculpt, but I do have to say I do like that there is a little bit of wash on there, a little bit of paint. On the legs, you see it. A little bit, it's there. Gives all the wrinkles more definition. I feel like the legs, and I said this about the big one too, like, were really well defined. So that is pretty decent. It gets a bit soft back here. But the dorsal fins look pretty good. Painted very, very nicely on this one. I do like them. I think they look really good. Better than the giant ones. And I gotta say, I like the kind of lightness of this Godzilla. It'll be interesting to see, you know, because it'll be interesting to see what he looks like. I do think it's interesting that the dorsal fins look already lit up, but then we got the heat ray version, so I don't know. I think maybe Godzilla's changing colors a little bit lighter in this movie, possibly, now that we've seen two figures like this. But yeah, there's a little bit of mess up there, but that's to be expected. But yeah, tail is good. I like how, they shaped it. Give a little bit of a shape to it. He is stepping forward, and we've seen that a lot with the Playmates stuff. That's something that they've been doing. And I don't mind it. I don't at all. I think the toenails look good. Again, the legs in total look good. The arms are well done. Again, I wish they did something here. I wish this ball was like cut right. Oh, where am I? Cut right there, man. That's not good. But not bad. The head sculpt is okay. It's soft. It's definitely soft. The teeth aren't good either. Like the bottom teeth are really just a white line with like like very much at the end picked out there, like in a sculpt, but top ones have barely any teeth on the top. The eyes are very simply done. Again, I look at that, I'm like, it's a kid's toy. So yeah, I mean, as that, I think that's fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's fine. Yes, kids, you give a kid something more, they'll love it. There's no doubt about it. But this is fine too for kids. Like, I feel like there's this weird thing where we're like trying to give kids, and I'm guilty of this too. My kid has like a ton of Japanese imports already. We might be giving kids too many things too early, and that affects them. Like gradual growth in what you like is not a bad thing. I don't know. I mean, I feel like we, as collectors, are trying to make kids' toys more than they are just because we want them and we want everything. It doesn't need to be that way, guys. And I think this is totally fine for kids. So, of course, Godzilla has a gimmick. He has the battle damage gimmick. And I hope, man, he's not this battle damage in the movie. Though, I don't know. There's the leaked version of Godzilla with the, all that, like, armor-looking stuff. I think they're calling it Mega Godzilla. And it looks like his chest is, like, exposed or something. And there you go. There's some rib action, some meat of Godzilla. I don't love this battle damage. I don't know. My son seemed to like it, though. He seemed to think it was fun. So, hey, there you go. I guess kids like gore. I don't know. He really doesn't. And I won't show him that. I won't have him watch Kong Skull Island. So, that's why I hope this movie isn't as gory as this, because it's just not fair, I loved watching Godzilla movies as a kid, and, my son really liked King of the Monsters. I would love for him to see G vs. K. Hopefully he can. Let's kick off size comparisons with the 4 players sizing up with each other. And here's Godzilla with a bunch of figures you might have in your collection. And a little extra comparison for you with the big Godzilla. I just wanted to see if this maybe was a sized down version of this. And there's similarities, and there's gonna be. But there's other things that are not, like this leg is totally different than that leg. So that's a good sign. And I saw a lot of like differences in the mold already. I saw some similarities, but again, they're using the same files. It's a little bit hard to tell. I don't think they are. The hands are shaped a little bit differently on here than they are on here. So, yeah, I mean, there's certain things that are the same, but definitely some things that are different. A lot of things that are different. And my final thoughts on this Godzilla, this basic Godzilla. It's a little bit too basic. I wish there was a little more articulation, but it looks fine. I think it came out pretty decent. I don't really have a problem with it otherwise. You know, the battle damage gimmick, it's fine. Again, it's as far as something to play with, it's not like super gory. You know, my bigger issue would be with the movie coming up. But I think this works well within itself. There is a little bit of wash on this guy, which is nice. But overall, it's a good kids Godzilla figure in this scale. I think it's cool, and I think it's fine for your collection as well. Why not? There's nothing wrong with any of these figures, honestly, as far as that goes. We put in so many other things into our collection. Why not these? Remember, guys, you know, there's been plenty of kids' toys through time that are now like worth money, and not that I care about that, but you know, don't sleep on these figures because you think they suck. I don't think that's valid. Collectible is collectible, and I think these will have their merit down the line anyway. So there you go. That's my final thoughts. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts below. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram. Stay safe. Till next time. Peace out, peeps.